Hello, everybody. I hope you are having a comfy, a cozy, and a salivary Saturday afternoon. Oh, Catherine, my wife.
Yes.
I do believe we've inadvertently trained our cat Maple in a unique way. We were wrapping up the previous hour of our stream, and at the very end of my usual spiel, I heard Maple jump down from wherever he was on the floor above us, and I heard him come down on the floor and then start walking over to the door that we leave the basement through, and he came to greet us. So I'm pretty sure that after a year of streaming and having my usual hourly spiels at the end, I think he knows... I think he's started to memorize the sound of me doing my regular end of segment speeches and knows we're coming up soon.
I think it's important to note for this story that we have the stream running on the TV upstairs for them to listen to.
Yeah, we whenever we're not in the house, for better or worse, my voice is somehow being broadcast upstairs, either by VODs or by leaving the stream on upstairs. And yeah, and also I wouldn't be surprised if he can hear me through the...
That's true. Through the ceiling.
Floor, yeah. Anyway, we're back with Stardew Valley. More co-op, quote unquote co-op. I'm fishing. I'm doing my part.
Is it cooperative?
I mean, you're also spending the money that I'm making.
I mean, sure.
Hooray.
All right. What am I going to do this very day?
I won that argument.
It's too late in the season to plant anything. I guess what I'm going to do is just go mining for stuff. So,
hooray.
Let's go. Let's hit up the mines.
I'm going to buy a big okay. I'm going to wait for an hour and a half, and then I'm going to buy a big backpack. I'm just going to stand here and cast my fishing rod at the trash can.
You could go foraging.
Or I could just try catching something out of the trash. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to take salmon berries with me.
Can I catch these birds? Oops, that's the wrong direction. I got a max cast at this flock of birds here, but they're not wanting.
You are misusing your tools.
That's how you know it's a good Dave stream. When using items not for their intended purposes. I feel like this fence you can't see, so you don't know what I'm talking about, but this fence that I'm standing by, I feel like this wasn't always open.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of, I can see very tiny version of your stream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, I think there's a couple spaces where there was just annoyingly something in your way for no good reason that he might have cleaned up a bit.
Hooray, it's 9.
A small quality of life update.
It's backpack shopping time.
I'm glad the music has kicked in because I could still hear Maple upstairs yelling at us to come back.
Maple has a little bit of separation anxiety.
He's a very loving, committed little boy.
Yep. And all of my previous VODs I have saved to an iPod that we leave playing on a portable speaker when we both leave the house.
Yeah, and for work for 9 hours.
Yeah, and his separation anxiety is such that we've dubbed the iPod the separation anxiety pod, because that's what it's for. That's
what we're helping out with. Poor little guy.
I suppose I don't know that it actually helps or anything.
No, I mean we certainly aren't. We haven't tested it. You know, are you more or less anxious on days when the pod is playing? We have forgotten to play it once or twice.
I can hear him, but I can't see him. Where is he?
That might be worse, I guess. We were talking off stream about whether or not Maple has a solid understanding of the difference of when we leave the house for the... I mean, when we stream, we see him every hour. Or when Dave streams, he sees him every hour. So, that's different from a work day where we are just we're gone for... 9 hours counting our commute, or if we run to the grocery store after work or something. Yeah. So significantly that's different, but we don't know if his separation anxiety is less of a problem when we are just gone and he's like, oh well, they left, versus I know they're down there. I can hear them. What cool cat things are they doing without me? Are there treats and mice down there?
I would love to get our cats involved in the stream, but our streaming space down here in the basement is 10 million% not cat safe.
Oh, man.
I'm a maker as a hobbyist as well, and I've got my space down here where I do all sorts of different making and tinkering, and I've got all sorts of extremely toxic stuff that cats should not be around.
I can't even imagine. It was just a straight up game of Russian roulette. Which ways would the cats accidentally off themselves?
So yeah, there's 1,001 reasons why the cats are not allowed down here in this space.
Also, not to mention, like, Maple is a ridiculously vocal cat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call out. I always say call out. I mean shout out. Shout out. Playframe, which is one of our favorite YouTube Let's Play channels, and like once every 50 videos, one of their cats will like play with a piece of crinkle paper, and Dan's like, "Oh, Pretty's being so loud. Pretty's being so loud right now." I'm like, "That's nothing." Maple, we joke around that Maple is an air raid siren.
Yep.
Like in the shape of a cat. He is so vocal. And it was just, I cannot, if he were asleep, maybe he could be part of the stream, but certainly that would be it.
Yeah. We could provide them with things like chew toys and such when we're gone, but it's generally like sometimes I can hear he's directly above me sometimes playing with his cat tower and such, so sometimes he does entertain himself with some toys while we're down here.
Oh yeah, it's not even a question of like giving them toys while we're gone. They have toys constantly.
Yeah,
they have nonstop access to most of their toys.
Yep. They've got 2 entire floors full of toys to play with.
Plus plenty of room to just run around.
Yeah,
they are very well stimulated cats.
Yeah, that's one of the things they don't teach you about being a streamer, is that after enough time of streaming, you have hundreds and hundreds of hours of your own recorded voice that you can leave on repeat for your pets when you leave the house. I'm assuming it's good. I mean, the practice of leaving an iPod on for your pets, not my own particular voice. I do not assume my voice is good.
I've heard, people who leave cat TV on YouTube, but our cats are already too interested in climbing up on the TV. If we put a video of a bird on there, I'm pretty sure we would come home to a knocked over television.
Yeah. We come home to knocked over things frequently enough.
Or wake up to we woke up to the garbage can being knocked over one day this week at like 4:45 in the morning. That was a fun way to wake up. Picture me vacuuming coffee grounds off the kitchen floor at 5 o'clock.
I've been thinking in recent weeks that like we started the practice of locking the garbage can just out of habit, because one time early in after adopting Maple, he knocked it over while trying to get onto the counter. So we thought, okay, we'll keep the kitchen garbage can locked in case he ever knocks it over again. 10 months go by and he never knocked it over again, so I thought, okay, this is really annoying. Can we just stop locking the kitchen garbage can
Aren't
now?
you glad that it was locked that time?
And then he reminded us, okay, this is apparently a thing that he will, every 10 months, do.
For the record, and I might blow your mind here, I am reasonably confident that this time it was Sugar who knocked over the garbage.
Oh.
Because Maple's got jumping onto the counter down pat, and the way I know is that he does it 100 flipping times a day. But Sugar is a little bit less athletic than her brother.
Despite being shaped like a football.
Yes. Despite being football shaped, she doesn't throw herself all that well.
She might be shaped like a sporting implement, but she is not that sporting herself.
Kind of like you.
I'm shaped like a basketball, thank you.
Of course. Yeah, I have only ever seen Sugar jump on the garbage can to get onto the counter, so I am reasonably confident that this week, when the garbage can got knocked over, I would bet money that it was Shug who did it. Probably you could. It's on. Why am I not going up? I have a ladder. This is what happens when I'm not paying attention. It's probably, we have a tiny little camera trained on the water bowls, because we replaced the fountains 2 weeks ago when we found out that Sugar was a little dehydrated. And you can kind of see, Dave kept looking every time the camera was like motion activated. He would look to see if it was one of the cats drinking water. And every time without fail, it was just Maple jumping on the kitchen counter.
That's what he do.
That's what he does, yes.
Oh no, I'm starting to feel exhausted.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Kai and I were talking about different Stardew. Oh, Dave got me a Stardew Valley tote bag with Pierre's Market closed on Wednesdays on it, and an adorable little Junimo keychain. So Kai and I were discussing other excellent Stardew merch that's out there, and somebody has made little stickers that you put on things that say, "I'm starting to feel exhausted," in Stardew font, and I really, really want some. Just made me laugh very much.
Hooray, I got some algae. I actually need that.
What are you going to spend your algae on?
Energy.
Ooh.
I'm going to...
Oh, you're going to eat it.
Yep, I'm going to convert this food into calories.
How fantastical.
This is definitely a video game based in fiction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even fishing with bait.
Oh man, you're just not even... you're not even paying attention, are you?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here talking to the internet about my cats.
I mean, yes, it has been 12 minutes of nonstop cat chat.
I got a chub.
Gross.
Do I have to, like...
What's the problem?
Oh, there we go. I'm in the wrong menu, I think. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, ooh, a frenzy thing. I want to fish in that. Alright, I can just barely reach it. Alright, some irradiated quality algae.
Woo!
Loving it. Ugh, twice in a row. This is a bad frenzy spot here. Hooray!
What'd you get?
A fish. Let's see what it is.
Congrats.
I have not yet
I'm so happy for you.
It is a chub.
Yay.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
Got another fish. I'm gonna guess it's a clownfish. Nope, it's a bullhead.
Do we have a bullhead for the...
I hope so. I've been catching bullheads all month, so okay. I'm almost positive I put one in your fish box once upon a time. Family friendly. It wasn't innuendo.
Oh, yes, bullhead is taken care of.
Hooray!
No worries. I'm on 48. I would very much like to make it to 50 tonight, but it is already 10:40. So unless I get some... Ooh, haha! I was going to say, unless I get some real good luck real fast here, but...
This frenzy spot is hopping.
What all did you... You got more than just algae so far?
Oh, yeah. It's... Oops, I was busy scratching my nose and I forgot to reel in the fish.
Oops.
Amateur move.
Could literally hear Catherine laughing, looking over at you smirking. That's my jam. That's my role here in this organization.
That's also another thing about... Sorry. Oh, I don't have a face cam yet, but I will set one up eventually, I'm sure, but... the day I do set up a face cam is the day I have to start caring about what I look like on stream, which is already a big change for me, but also just these casual little like nose scratches that I do on stream. They'll be visible to the whole world, and I'll need to learn how to not do that. And
I don't think the world is going to be offended by the idea that your nose itches. Like, that's not inherently an impossible thing. There's a lot of worse stuff you could do on camera than just gently scratch your nose.
Oh, and I intend to do all of those worst things.
Blah. You're some... I just left the mine and I'm going home because it's 12:50 and I just heard in the distance somewhere on the lake somebody snacking on a piece of algae. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Uh-oh, it's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm
not even home yet.
You're not?
Let's go, man. I had to get to level 50 in the mines, thank you.
I don't even have time to sell my fish. Gonna have to wait until tomorrow to deposit my fish in the fish box. I saw another person on my property.
That's me.
Oh.
Does that mean, oh, you're gonna make it home? Good job.
Sorry.
What, you're gonna make it home?
Kitten. Hi, Schmaple.
Aw.
G'day, has made it to bed.
He's not gonna make it back, even if he comes back now.
Neither of us sold anything or leveled up that day.
I didn't sell anything because it was 1:50 in the morning.
That's rough. That was a very fast day reset. I didn't know it could reset that quickly. Schmaple.
We have money now. We're earning money as we go.
Some irradiated carp.
Ooh, I'm gonna put something in my dresser for you finally.
Hooray! Is it a blobfish mask?
It is not. It's just a green shirt that I managed to find.
Where does... Okay, I found the seaweed box. It shall now be known as the seaweed box.
Okay.
How about rice shoots?
Green.
Okay.
Because it's a spring thing.
I don't know that.
Well, I explained it to you when I did it.
I know, but I
Were
don't know.
Were you not listening?
I was, but I'm very dumb.
You weren't listening to every word that I said? Oh, nope, that's summer.
Okay. Need to... It's my... Okay, I've got many bait yet. Gotta organize my deep inventory here.
I don't know how close I am to leveling up farming. I don't really want to set up a whole season on the terrible sprinkler paradigm, but I also don't want to keep watering things. So I guess I'll maybe... It just seems like such a waste of materials to keep buying... To keep, there's no reason to water. It's the 28th.
You should come fishing with me instead.
Well, I mean, I'm achieving a lot mining. It's just that by definition, by mining, I'm not leveling up farming, but you can't really level up a lot of farming on the 28th of something.
I'm gonna hit level 10 fishing today. I can feel it. I'm only level 8. I'm gonna blow past 9. Just like that, and then become level 10.
Woo.
They're gonna make another level for me. I'm gonna be level 11 by the end of the day.
The highest level you can be.
Yep.
The leveliest level.
It's like level 10, but louder.
I get that reference. I understood that reference.
I've only seen Spinal Tap once, and I fell asleep during it. I should probably redo my attempt at watching Spinal Tap.
Laura, that's a Friends joke, right? You fell asleep during Spinal Tap? I can't remember exactly what that joke is, but I know it's in there somewhere.
Isn't it really?
I think so.
Oh my gosh, I'm starting to feel exhausted.
It's 9:40 in the morning. How hard are you fishing?
Apparently really very hard. The loveliest level. I'm gonna hope that some incredible energy drink is inside this chest I just got. Nope, I got more chub bro though.
Hey.
Chub bro. Alright. It's 10:30 and I'm already about to collapse.
Maybe it's because you were up until 2 o'clock in the morning, so you didn't start with a full day's worth of energy.
Yep. I was running on fumes at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
When I finally did the bedtime thing. Okay, where do I put the broken glasses?
It's trash for now.
So which one of your chests is the trash chest?
I guess black?
Do you really have a chest for trash?
No, but black is where you put like artifacts and minerals and mine stuff and
chubro.
It makes it. You really should put that in the blue box.
I'll have you know there was already chubro in here.
Yeah, that you put in there.
And you didn't move it.
I got one. Where? Oh crap! I got one out to put it in the preserves bin, and I was gonna get the other one out and put it in the preserves bin. Kai has a big chest for their jam fruit storage.
Let's see, is there any...
Phenomenal cosmic powers. Itty bitty living space.
Can I have some of your strawberries?
Sure.
Yay! I'm gonna take the gold ones. 70 energy. Oh yeah, I'll take some silver.
Ah, okay. Monica says that she was judged by a boyfriend for falling asleep during Spinal Tap.
Okay. I guess that's a faux pas.
Because it's like supposed to be like the best movie ever. The funniest movie ever. There's a movie podcast. I'm pretending to be British. There's a podcast about movies.
At least you didn't say it like film.
Well, that's how the British people. So there's this British podcast about movies. It's hosted by Brett Goldstein, who, if you've watched any Ted Lasso, he's Roy Kent on Ted Lasso. And in real life, in addition to being a stand-up comedian and writer, he's a film buff. And so he does this movie podcast called Films to be Buried With, which I pick up the fake British affectations if I listen to it for too long.
I believe the British pronounce it filuminium.
That's a good joke. What was I saying? And so one of the questions is like, what's the funniest movie? And generally the answer that people come up with is Spinal Tap for that answer. All right. How's my energy? I definitely need some food things. Take some spring onions. Between my spring onions and my salmon berries, I should be good to go.
Guess what I'm doing?
Fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that.
Guess where I'm doing it?
Water?
Well, okay. Guess more specifically where I'm doing it.
I don't actually know. Is that lore I should know? Is it the ocean? Do you prefer ocean fishing?
I am fishing in the ocean anyway.
All right, then.
So, good job.
Thank you. I can see your screen.
Oh. It's the place with a lot of blue in it.
No. You know what? Maybe I should make another mayonnaise maker, considering that we have two.
I could apparently make good use of some mayonnaise on my fishing trips.
Yeah. An earth crystal. Imagine that. I have 7 of those.
Can you also make a mayonnaise heater?
Ew, gross. No.
For our hot mayonnaise dates.
Welcome to the grossest stream on the internet.
Just gonna put that in your lockbox.
A big no thank you.
There's a lot of irradiated fish in the ocean today. I don't know what Joe just putting in the water.
Yep, we're gross. I know I've done everything I need to do for the community center for spring. Like, we took care of spring crops and spring. I guess it didn't occur to me to try to get 5 gold quality parsnips together in time, but that's annoying. That's an annoying quest.
Oh, good. Okay. You said getting 5 gold quality things is required, and I had a panic moment about how, oh boy, I think I took and ate 5 gold quality strawberries just now. But fortunately, no, it was the silver that I purloined.
And it's just parsnips, for the record.
Oh.
There's a... Ooh, 5:20 p.m. I'm going to go to the place and see if I can get myself a better sword. What did I do all day? How is it 5:20 already?
Well, I nearly passed out at 10:30.
That was still today. That makes more sense.
You can hear Maple upstairs doing whatever Maple does.
I certainly hope he's playing with his toys and not like beating himself against the ground in sadness. All right, the best sword I can get right now is a claymore, but I don't like the claymore because it goes slow. I also don't really care for the wood mallet. Cutlass is level 3 for 1500. What am I working with right now? Level 1. All right. I will buy a cutlass. I will also sell you.
I saw our money plummet there.
Hey, listen.
It's plummeting again.
That went up.
It's plummeting upward. It's uppeting.
Things can't plummet upward. Listen, I'm going to do much better in the mines with a even slightly better sword.
I'll take your old one.
I sold it.
I still have my old fishing rod for you to use when you, I guess, if you ever decide to become a fisherwoman.
I see. Well, you made a big deal about how our money plummeted, so I decided I had to get the money back.
And
Hashtag
then you
marriage.
made it plummet again by adding numbers to it.
Yeah.
You made it do an up plummet.
Which we have already decided is not a thing.
I did enough up plummeting in college.
I don't know what to do with that.
It sounds like vomiting, I guess.
Sure. Hey. That solar essence is important.
Maybe solar essence is what Krobus sold that I consumed so many of.
Yeah, he sells those and void essence, solar and void essence.
And even though you can marry him and bring him into your home, he doesn't bring his inventory with him.
He doesn't want to give you the friends and family discount.
He leaves his work at work, which I guess I can respect.
Krobus's work-life balance goals for everybody. Krobus built this store from the ground up, and by God, he's not going to let you.
Well, Krobus' store is built from the ground down.
Fine. Yes. True.
Dan Jade, maybe. It's been a long time since I did the Stardew grind. As
Jade,
distinct from the fishing grind.
yeah. Jade is good. You can buy staircases from in the desert with jade, but I don't know if you can. I guess you could get it from Krobus. I definitely don't remember.
Oh, are staircases useful in the mine?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't. It's like, how many staircases does your house need?
It's to escape the floor you're on. It's not for your house. Ooh, I think I leveled up in mining.
Building yourself a Burj Khalifa in your farm.
That is not a reference I expected to hear today. Okay, I'm going to back out of this. I'm not going to try to get through this level at 1020. I got myself a solar essence and a new sword. That's a good day's work.
It occurred to me while I was telling that joke that I don't know what the Sears Tower is called anymore. I don't think it's called the Willis Tower anymore either.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. But
Did they come up with some sort of compromise name?
It's the Sears Tower. That's all.
The tower formerly known as
That's it,
Sears.
and that's all. But the Burj Khalifa has always been the Burj Khalifa. So when in doubt, go with the Burj. The big Burj.
It's really Burj?
Yep, B-U-R-J.
Huh. All right, say goodbye to our spring farm. This is our last spring farm day.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of fish I'm not going to be able to catch for a year, but I hope we can still catch chubs.
Yeah, I think chubs are year-round.
They better be. That's like half of our jokes out the window if I can't catch any more chubs.
I'm sure our audience will be just heartbroken that we won't be able to make more chub jokes.
Haven't gotten a chub in the better part of a year.
Oh, no.
It happens to the best.
Oh, no. Stop it. Stop it, I say.
Catherine's gone to bed, and I'm still fishing.
Yeah, because it's 12:20, my dude.
But I got 5 deluxe bait. Okay, I don't think I'm making it home this time. It's 12:30, and I'm starting my death march.
Oh, no. This will be fun.
Let's see if I gotta do... What's the... Is it gonna...
The walk of shame. Yeah, that's absolutely what it is.
Oh, I nudged a corner there. There's a little bit of speed loss.
We got to get you some midnight coffee so you can just chug a coffee every night when you're running home from the...
Well, then I'll just leave later.
You might actually, knock on wood, you might make it. You're at the bus stop and it's only 1:20. Don't do anything at the farm. Just beeline for the house, but I think you're actually going to make it. Don't let this be like, what are you doing?
It's just selling some fish.
Oh my god.
See, it's fine. Ba-ba-da-ba. We did it. Everything's good. Level 9 fishing. I learned how to make seafoam pudding, which sounds repulsive. And I learned how to craft a magnet.
Yeah, Cat Smiggles would like to point out that if you slept in your own bed, you'd be about 10 minutes closer each night. He loves me that much.
I hasten to remind our viewers that I don't have a bed in my house anymore. That is just the flamingo shrine now.
Yeah, his bed is in the crate in the middle of the farm. You are stressing Kai out by pushing it so late each night.
This is the contents of my house. That is, welcome to the Flamingo Shrine. It's still in development, but suffice it to say, no bed. So.
Nope. Yeah, I guess if you passed out in your house, I guess that would still be better than passing out in the thing. So. All right, I have to make some sense of this. What summer seeds do we have? Yes, Kai is always making shrines in our farm.
I'm gonna sell some soggy newspaper. Can you put soggy newspaper in a dehydrator and just make it newspaper?
No, the dehydrator. I mean, I know you're making a joke, but the dehydrator only takes fruits and veg. No, I lied. It only takes fruit. Oh. It legit won't even take vegetables. 18 melon seeds. How did that happen?
It'll take TV Guide, but it won't take New York Times.
What?
If I had to classify different publications as fruit or veg, I imagine TV Guide would be a fruit and New York Times would be a veg. And just...
You're a strange human being.
You're just saying that because you know what genres I categorize all my music on
just
my
about
iPod.
To ask if you were going to tell that, if you were going to share that story. Kai, it's the bop! It's the B-O-P bop!
Time for some summer fishing, which is in some way distinct from spring fishing.
No, it's just got different stuff.
I got a sunfish. That's not new.
It is not. Oh my god, it's so hard not to sing to the song. It's the bop. It's the bop of all bops.
Isn't car karaoke an actual TV show?
It's a segment on James Corden's show. It's not technically its own TV show. But.
So, we could get away with that, probably. I don't know the song. Ooh, I got a rainbow trout.
Ooh, we're gonna need that for a recipe later.
Are we gonna make rainbows?
Sure. Oh my god, Kai's got all the dancing emojis in the chat. This is just the best song.
I think tomorrow, after we're done with our errands, I'm going to set you up with a second monitor so we can put Twitch and YouTube chat in front of you.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because there's... so Restream.io is the preferred tool for streamers to use to stream to multiple platforms at once.
Okay, this is boring. Check out the dance party in the chat. It's way more fun.
It is a good dance party.
Okay, carry on with your tech talk. It's important.
Yeah. Restream.io is the preferred method of splitting your stream across multiple platforms if you don't have the bandwidth to split your stream yourself. I do, so I don't use Restream to split my stream, but I do try to use Restream to combine my chats, but for some reason, Restream happily accepts my Twitch chat, but does not take my YouTube chat for some reason.
So yeah, in case people hadn't noticed yet, I can only see the Twitch chat right now.
Yeah, I can see.
Unfortunately, Dave has to read me the YouTube chat.
Yep, I can see both, but Catherine can only see Twitch.
Look, there's moss on the trees. Have you experienced moss yet?
Personally, yes.
In game?
I have not.
There's a tree just to the northwest of my house, which for all intents and purposes, I guess, is our house.
I got some coal.
Good job. Put it in the black box when you get home. I'm very pleased for you now. Shut up.
Shut me down.
I mean, good job, honey. You got coal. Great work.
Congrats, you whatever.
Yeah. how much wood do I need for the thing?
I got a pike. A 32-inch pike. Which is actually, that makes sense in multiple contexts.
99, 99, 99, and 10. And...
Yes, Small Carnivore asks, isn't there a special moss-related event in the new update?
Yes, Dave doesn't know about it yet.
You showed it to me.
Did I?
Yeah. I don't understand it yet, but...
there's a very spooky sort of weather, they call it like a weather anomaly, where it rains green and then moss trees just show up everywhere, and it's honestly a little bit scary the first time around because you don't really know what's happening, and it's kind of hard to tell, like, is this gonna hurt? Like,
it's acid rain from the Joja Mart.
Yeah,
they're irradiating our oceans, and they're whatever you do to a sky air.
This is getting
to
very
make it acidy.
Tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, which kind of goes in line with the fishing hobo.
Do they have? Is there a tinfoil hat that I can buy in this game?
There's a sewing machine, so you might be able to make something. Make a gray hat.
I got a broken CD. I can probably use that as a basis for a... whoa, this is a speedy fish. As a basis for a tinfoil hat.
It's summer. I need to go summer foraging.
This is a speedy jerkfish. As distinct from the bony jerkfish that we see all the time in my Majora's Mask playthrough that we're doing at the moment. When we're not playing Stardew. Got a Dorado. What the heck is that? Is that a new fish?
Nope.
Oh.
That fish existed. You're just...
Okay.
I'm going to finish a bundle and finally open the bulletin board.
Yay. What's that do?
It just gives us more quests to finish. Remember that aquamarine I'm hanging on to for no reason? It's because I know I'm going to need it eventually.
Again, it's pronounced aquamarine.
I knew I was saying it wrong, but I couldn't remember what nonsense you were saying, so...
Pikes for days.
Lots of pikes.
That's less interesting than chubs for days for sure. But
oh, we still don't have the vault open, which is fine. It's not like we have the money for it. Well, blam. All right. Hey, I can do... That's pretty much it at this point. Ooh, I haven't checked. Ooh, here we finally have a place to put a chub.
Yay! It's a good thing that pikes sell for like 20,000 money each, because I'm catching lots of those.
Yep, that's definitely a true thing.
That's... Or was that a mod I played with last time?
That might not be real. Ooh, I think I got a recipe for a glow ring. What do I have to...
I got a chub! Hooray, the joke persists.
5 solar essence and 5 iron bar. That's expensive. I should just try to find one.
If anyone was concerned about the extinction of chub jokes, this is not the season for that, so we're all right.
Man, I'm so...
Can you contain yourself with the excitement regarding 28 more days of chub jokes?
Look at I bet it's 365. Well, it's not. Whatever 28 times 4 is. We're living in this weird abbreviated year thing. I was saying something when you started talking to me about chubs again.
Do I ever stop talking about chubs? Ah!
Hi, honey. Chat, you'll be happy to know that it isn't nonstop chub talk out in our real life. Outside the stream.
Once we go offline, that's when we just start using the word boner instead. Woo, speedy jerkfish.
I am into summer of year 2 in my 1.6 run. So I have seen some things, like I've gone to the new festival, but there are still things I don't have, I don't know about. And one is I still don't know what's behind that. Oh, Mark it on the board.
Time to hit the Hit the timestamp button. All right. I'll hit that out in post.
My seeds fell in the water.
Well, at least you don't have to water them. I imagine they are set for life in regards to hydration.
Yeah.
Isn't it so cruel that so many life forms have to be so concerned with staying hydrated, and fish live in water and have no such concern, but instead their concern is oxygenation.
Wow, you can tell we're in hour 3.
It's just unfair is all.
Out here.
I feel for the fish.
Discussing the cosmic sadness of different life forms and their different needs. Like, isn't it sad that penguins can't fly? Have you ever thought about how we might not all see the same color blue?
Well, everyone knows my color blue is the best, so it's fine. No, the frenzy went away. I relocated for a frenzy, and then by the time I got to it, it grumble. Oh, it moved right here. Wonderful.
Hey.
Oh, there's fireflies now. Or, I should say, there are fireflies.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a new thing.
Dave's in a perpetual state of wonder because he doesn't really have a good handle on what's 1.6 and what's just stuff he didn't notice before. Oh God, Kai, why would you do that? Don't put that stuff in my brain. Get out. Oh, I have summer. Hey Dave, did you put the summer squash seeds in not the summer box, maybe?
Almost certainly. Why are they not next to each other, the seasonal boxes?
Well, because I ran out of room. You have to be able to get to the mailbox.
Why? All we get is junk mail.
That's not true. You can get, like, recipes and money from people. You literally get cash in the mail.
And solicitations for student loan refinancing.
I think you might be confusing the real mail with the game mail.
It is real confusing.
Look, I'm moving the box. Are you happy?
It depends. Where'd you move it to?
Next to the other one.
Yay! But what about our mail?
No, the other direction.
Alright, so the chub goes in the black box.
No.
Broken CD goes in the black box?
Yes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Are we collecting 999 of everything now?
No.
What we need a rainbow trout. I need to put one of those aside.
Did you know they added farming in 1.6? Dave doesn't believe it.
We need a pike for any...
I don't think so.
I do not see pike on here, nope. Rainbow trout. Oh, rainbow trout's not even on here, is it? No. Oh, okay.
Rainbow trout is a recipe thing,
right.
not a community center thing.
But pike. Is pike on here? Pike is not. Okay.
It's midnight.
I'm gonna sell a bunch of pike.
Oh, I'm out of coal. And I'm going to bed. Schmipple.
Selling lots of Doritos.
I was just gonna say, just call them Doritos.
Got the cool ranch fish. Schmipple.
It's funny, I can't see when you come to bed because the waiting for player 2 dialogue box is on it. So I never know you're coming to bed until I hear you say hi to Schmaple.
We got 2,200 money for this soggy newspaper that I sold.
Congrats.
Guess it was maybe it was the Sun Times when the Cubs won the World Series.
Maybe it was when Obama got elected.
Yeah. We have seaweed and algae. What a world.
God. Ever thought about how your hands are bone gloves?
Considering I do work with my hands with some regularity and have to be concerned about degloving my hand with some of my tools, yes, I am keenly aware that my hands are just bone gloves.
Definitely take your wedding ring off for those days.
Yep.
Whoa.
Also, I stole all your wood there.
Hey.
Offer your wood to Catherine? Ha ha ha. You can't handle my wood right now.
Ew.
Family friendly.
Thank you.
Although that's only one of them.
Just put it in the chest. Just put it in the brown chest.
Okay. But what about the sap? Where's the sap go?
Also the brown chest.
What about this pine cone?
Also the brown chest, my dude.
But pine trees are eternal.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Chat, explain it to her for me. I don't have the energy.
Yeah, they definitely. Of all the people who might have a chance in heck of explaining your nonsense, you think it's going to be the people not married to you?
Okay. Don't forget to maintain the ground for our chest seeds.
I will not be doing that.
But
you can do that if you want.
But
what am I doing? I'm trying to make another one of these.
Also, I installed a mod back in the day so that you can move around the chests that weren't empty.
Oh, that's honestly, emptying chests is one of the more annoying things. That's a mod I would consider putting on. Like, everybody just watched me empty out the chest to move it. Ooh, a large egg. Wait, no, I've taken care of those already.
So you put something behind our house, I think.
There's the big geode that I got as a reward.
Ah, okay. Because I keep looking at it and think it's like the back half of a piano or something. And it just was, why do we have a piano? Why do we have an outside piano?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it weird to have a bunch of furniture outside?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that weird?
The game doesn't allow it, clearly.
Something finally got weird?
I draw the line at patio pianos.
No. I'm planting things in anticipation of someday having a better sprinkler, and I will just water them by hand until the time comes.
An irradiated sprinkler.
Well, I'd be happy for a quality sprinkler, honestly.
Who are all these people?
You've met them. They're your neighbors.
I mean, Matt. I talked to them once out of obligation. So I guess in that sense, they're my coworkers.
Burn. Yeah, Kai's not wrong. Patio piano sounds exactly like your jam.
Well, when I said patio pianos, I thought like, oh, that sounds like an Irish person's name. But then patio pianos, I don't know.
Oh, no.
But I couldn't develop that into an actual joke, so I decided to let it slide. And then Kai developed the thing for me, and I just felt obligated to vocalize that zygote of a joke.
A name with that level of pun sounds actually like the name of a villain who works for Carmen Sandiego. Patty O Piano. That's like Carmen Sandiego level naming. Like there's a just in case. Patty. Oh, I think there's actually. Oh, Patty Larceny, like petty larceny, is a Carmen Sandiego burglar. Henchman.
You're the meet my grand theft auto.
What do I have? What am I holding? Summer Forge. I'm in the wrong place. I'm so good at Stardew. That's the thing. I put in hundreds of hours, but I'm still like can't remember which thing goes where. Hench them. There's a Adventure Zone campaign called Graduation that generally was not the most well received of all of them, but they have the hench person and sidekick annex to the villain and heroes school. And I do think they use hench person.
Henchfolk.
Henchfolk is good. I'm starting to become increasingly aware of the noise that my chair makes when I move even slightly, and I'd like to preemptively apologize if there's just been this... Oh, you've earned an achievement. Good job.
Oh, Mariner.
This just awful creaking noise throughout the entire stream from over here.
Hench fam.
Hench fam is good. It doesn't help that I have a probably permanent tailbone injury. Oops, our rice shoots died. Whoops.
I'm reminded of how, like, so Stonehenge. Henge isn't actually a word. So nobody really knows what Stonehenge means. And I'm trying to think of, like, is hench also not a word? What does hench mean?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. I was in the middle of explaining before I interrupted myself that I have a tailbone injury from over a year. It might even be 2 years old at this point, where I was coming in from mowing the grass from our backyard and my shoes were wet from the grass and I fell all the way down our basement stairs. Just absolutely, bang, 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 my tailbone against all the stairs. So sitting in this chair in any chair, it's a good chair, but sitting in any chair for too long still hurts.
Is it a good chair though?
It's a fine chair.
It's got quite a lot of history.
I mean, it is.
That's the chair we bought from Laura that she used in college.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I mean, it gets like I'm not trying to have lumbar support. I mean, I don't think any chair would make my tailbone not hurt.
I mean, I have a tailbone injury too, and I'm fine sitting in this all day.
Your tailbone injury is a lot older than mine. That matters, right?
Again, the ageism on display here.
You're like 4 months older than me.
Yes. Small carnivore suggests that we levitate instead.
Ooh.
I'll brew the potion that enables us to do that ASAP. I got a record mullet.
Is that like a stream bonus? Is levitation? I really like some grapes.
I will first brew a potion that increases my intelligence, and then I will consume that intelligence potion, and then brew a stronger potion that enables me to increase my intelligence even further. And I'll repeat this 30 or 40 times until I've broken reality.
Grapes. Bam. I'm gonna complete a bundle.
That was a Morrowind reference for all of those in chat that didn't realize I was riffing on.
I just thought you'd gone crazy.
I mean, I have played Morrowind, so yes.
I just thought you were out there being you. Just doing your thing. Don't eat it, don't eat it, don't eat it. Don't accidentally eat it. Blam!
Hooray!
Bundle complete.
Way to grape.
Thank you. Summer seeds, let's go.
Whoop.
That was the Twitch streamiest thing I've ever said. Hey Dave, what you doing?
Well, not much. Not much, you.
Are you fishing, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also still thinking about the word henge. And how it's like, we've come up with all sorts of different henges, but we still don't know what a henge is. Sort of like how, Watergate and just everything being some sort of gate. Yay, Small Carnivore says, our voices are so calming to listen to, perfect for multitasking. That is definitely a big goal.
Yes, that is what we are aiming for.
Yep. we aim to create the atmosphere of just being around some pleasant people.
Our friends are... All our internet friends are multitasking, and that's what we are here to do.
And apparently Googling whether or not hench is a word. And I guess hench is a word. Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So it's actually...
Like a burly bodyguard type thing.
The body of a henchman.
Man, I tell you, when I get good sprinklers, I'm going to be just ready to go.
When I get a good fishing rod, I'll be ready to go too.
You have a fine fishing rod.
You're right, I do. Guess I'll keep on fishing.
Oh, I see. That was a setup.
Mm-hmm. Bump set spike.
Bump set spike fish.
I like the idea of a bump fish. If a bump fish is a real thing, that's almost certainly what I'm going to be reincarnated as in the next life. Come back as a bump fish.
Just live the chill life of the bump fish. So probably one of my favorite small things about the new 1.6 is that stuff that you put in jars, in jam jars, now actually comes out as the color of the stuff that you put in. Like, so your stuff looks different based on what color it is. So for folks who are watching, all jam and jelly used to be this red color. It used to be all look red regardless. If it was pickles, it was green, and if it was jelly, it was red. And now, like, this is red because it's strawberry jelly, but this is pickled leek and it's white. And juice now looks different from wine, and wine is a different color, and it's really small things like that, but it's just so gosh darn cool. And I haven't been on the channel long enough for people to know this yet, but in terms of introducing, one of my like top 4 defining characteristics is that I am very into purple. Purple is my favorite color. If anything can be purple, it should be purple. Dave gets genuinely sad if he needs to buy me something and it doesn't come in purple. Like I actually have an Xbox controller upstairs that's purple, and last week when we started putting the stream together, he was sad that he couldn't get the purple one to work down here, and I had to play with a boring black Xbox controller. But so, I'm still playing Stardew. Like, I'm actually trying to play well, but when I get far enough in 1.6, I'm just kind of having fun. I'm probably going to make just all purple crops all the time. Grapes and amaranth and wild plum jelly and eggplant, and just only have purple crops so that all my jam can be purple. Because why not? Why make something unpurple if you can make it purple?
I've been in the the Linus trash can cutscene for the past what feels like an interminable amount of time, considering I'm probably going to die in the middle of this.
Yeah, you're going to pass out.
Yep.
Which is that's probably one of the worst things about multiplayer is passing out during cutscenes. In theory, you could be smashing through it, couldn't you?
I suppose.
I was multiplaying with Kai a while ago and passed out because of the late night garbage cutscene. It's funny, it's probably going to be midnight while the cutscene is still happening.
Oh, man,
or 2 a.m.
Basket of zucchini fritters. That sounds real good.
Oh, we have to cook something for dinner tonight. I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Oh, oop. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Bwah.
So did you pass out in the middle of the cutscene, or is...
Nope. It just as soon as I got control, I fell asleep right there.
Oops.
Yay, but we made 50,000 money.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, that's true. I did see a skip button in the bottom right.
That's what I was... Ooh, level 3 foraging. That's what I was at. Like, can't you just go click through it? Oh, well.
Pity. If only I was a smarter man.
Yeah.
And apparently, the bump fish is a real fish.
Ooh.
Here, have a strawberry.
It's so nice to have people Googling things for us.
Good morning. Here's a strawberry.
Hi, thank you.
Heck, have another.
Where did you keep that all night?
Have a morning berry.
Aw.
And with that, it is time for our third break of the day. Also, I feel bad for saying this, but now that I'm going to put you on the big screen here, or I guess I'll put me on the big screen, so that we can look at your sprite. I can't unsee it once I saw it once, but it looks like you have mutton chops.
Yeah. The glasses don't really play super well with the visual.
Yeah.
Maybe if I buy myself a straw hat, I will also show you how ridiculous my sprite looks like with a hat on. It looks worse than this, but yeah. No, the glasses are not doing my little person any favors. Oh, the bop is playing. Everybody enjoy the bop.
It's the bop.
It's the bop.
But we're gonna stand up, do some stretches, get some water, etc.
Maybe do a little bop dance party.
Yeah, some bop jamming. If you're able to do any of those things, including but not limited to the bop jamming, we recommend that you do, because your body loves all those things really very much. When we come back, we're gonna keep doing what we've been doing, and just gonna keep on hoping that's worth watching for y'all. Enjoy the kitten photos while we are away, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight. Hello everybody, we are back for the fourth and final hour of today's broadcast. Too bad, so sad, all good things must come to an end, but not just yet. We still have an hour to go, so let's make it a good one, shall we? What do you say, the good Catherine, lovely darling wife?
I mean, there's this fishing gremlin creeping on me, and I can't move away because my game is paused.
So
I'm trapped here with this fishing gremlin.
This fishing hobo is in your personal space.
Yeah, get out of my bubble.
This spell has been cast upon you where you're unable to move. How unfortunate.
I'm paralyzed with fear.
I can only imagine who's in control of such a thing. Who could be? Just don't know. Okay, I release you from this spell. Oof.
Oh, thank you.
You may now move. You may no longer experience my mouth breathing on your neck.
Oh, so you guys, I mean, I know this isn't going to be a revelation to anybody, but our cats and cats in general are just the cutest things on the whole planet.
Also, I got the underwear questions now.
So did I, yeah. I think it might be just a day thing. I don't know. We go upstairs and Maple runs towards us to greet us, and he is just the cutest little whiniest needy little boy. And so if you have a cat, you know about this, and maybe dogs do this too, where they stretch with their front legs down and their butts in the air, and then they stretch with their back legs extended behind them, and if they do that on a hardwood or linoleum floor, and their little back legs sort of slip out from underneath them, and they sort of scuffle to keep their balance while they're stretching their little back butts, and oh, they're the cutest things. And this won't mean much to anybody else, but you know, we took Shug to the vet this morning, and she got shots, right? Yeah, she got steroid. She got a steroid injection. And so she was under the bed, and she loves it under the bed. She has her a little donut, and it's so warm. But I also kind of read her being under the bed as, oh, you're just paused here, looking over the shipping bin with the giant fish above your head. Your in-game avatar is just kind of frozen there.
Thinking about it. Thinking about it.
So it's the cute. So when Shug is under the bed, like, I know she's okay, but it reads to me like she's sad, or she's scared, or she's spiteful, or she's all three.
She's just sleeping next to a heating vent.
She's sleeping next to the heating vent. But when we went up there right now, she's asleep on the bed, like on top of the bed where she sleeps with us at night, and it's just made me happy. So between Maple's stupid little falling down stretch and Shug sleeping on the bed, I'm just overjoyed with love for these cats. Which, if I can get real for a minute, since we're hanging out on stream, I had a lot of anxiety around the cats for the first couple of months. I have a lot of anxiety around a lot of things. 10,000 G and 450 pieces of wood. I do not have the wood. Okay. How do you feel about spending all of our money on a house upgrade?
Does my flamingo shrine get upgraded, or does your shack, your love shack, get upgraded?
I'm sorry. I think it's our love shack. I think it's your flamingo shrine, but I actually don't know where you've put your flamingo shrine right now.
It's the main house.
The main house, then
yeah,
the main house will get upgraded. But that's where the kitchen goes. We could make the extra shack the flamingo shrine if that helps.
I don't know. I like the idea of having an obscenely large flamingo shrine.
I will have to put. We're gonna have to use the kitchen to actually cook things, for the record.
Meh.
Yeah, anxiety is a beast, and it took me a long time to not be worried about. Well, I'm not going to say I'm not still worried about the cats at every second. Okay, first of all, let's stop and have a minute to discuss how baby Duchess Celeste Wigglesworth is the best cat name on the planet. Like, take a minute and put some respect on the name. Yeah, Maple's gone through some health issues, and it's been rough on us. And early on, the cats would fight a lot, and that stressed me out. But I'm getting to the point where I'm not anxious about them more than I am anxious about them. Let's not pretend I've completely defeated the anxiety, but it's the how would you say it? The tide has turned in the right direction, I think. So that I can just ooh and ah about how ridiculously cute their stupid little butts and stupid little faces are.
Also,
and that's been Anxiety Corner with cats. Sorry.
I've definitely had similar experiences where, like, I remember accidentally dropping a gamepad on one of my old dog's heads and being, profusely apologetic about it, because obviously it was an accident. But I'm pretty sure there's some research that suggests that animals can tell when you accidentally do a thing.
Aww.
And recognize that you're sorry for doing the accidental thing.
Recognize the apologetic tone in your voice.
Yeah, so it's... I assume they accidentally do things and have their own apology language too.
That's really sweet to think about. Just gonna start weeping at how good cats and dogs are. They're just all so beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so what have I accomplished so far?
Whoa, you got a very speedy jerkfish happening here.
Is it a legendary? I think. Does it have like a weird little knob on its head?
Nope.
Okay. Do you know about legendary fish?
Nope. I've only played this game for like 100 hours. I don't know that much about it.
I think you're in the legendary fish spot.
I caught a sturgeon.
Ooh.
Oh, that's you wanted a sturgeon, didn't you?
Well, we need 2.
Oh, okay.
We need 1 for the community center, and then we need 1 for a pond, because sturgeon roe makes caviar and not just regular roe. So, can you try to catch another one?
Yes, I will.
But yeah, sturgeon are my favorite fish.
I will seed the RNG in your favor.
Thank you. What am I doing? I am wandering around without a plan. You might think this is me because I'm talking and streaming and like not focused on the game, but no, it is not all that unusual for me to just wander around the town. This is one of the reasons I'm glad foraging, just like picking up forageables, is a game mechanic. It's because it just gives me a reason to feel okay wandering. Kai knows about legendary fish and also thinks it's funny that I think Dave would know about a legendary fish. And at this point, he fishes so much, I would have almost thought he would have caught a legendary fish just on accident.
Whoop, this might be another sturgeon.
Come on, man. You can do it.
There's a Madonna joke in here somewhere. Which I say mostly because Yep, 2 sturgeons.
Oh, you're amazing.
I'm not very familiar with Madonna's Like a Virgin song, but I'm highly familiar with Weird Al's parody, Like a Surgeon.
Okay, I'm like, I bet I know where this is headed. Is it true that Madonna has a song called Like a Virgin and also a song called Like a Prayer? And maybe she should come up with different song title ideas.
Do you mean to imply that pop music might occasionally be a bit vapid?
Or at least formulaic?
No. Bite thy tongue. I've never heard such criticisms of
Nope.
top 40 music before, ever. Nope.
Nope, never. So do you want to know about legendary fish, or are you just going to let that one sit there? Like no curiosity at all after all that?
Educate me. Imbue me with your knowledge.
So okay, this is actually going to be bad now because I don't really know the full... I think there's one per season where there is one special spot. If you stand on the right spot on the map, and it's like a square. If you stand on the right square of the map during each... There's a spot per season. Oh my god, I'm doing such a great job of explaining it. And if you do that, you have a chance to catch a legendary fish, which are extremely fast moving. You recognize them when they're on the line. Even they have a little like red dot, or like it honestly kind of looks like a big fish zit, if I'm being honest.
like a anglerfish kind of thing.
A what?
Anglerfish kind of thing.
One of them is an anglerfish. I actually believe that one of the legendary fish is an anglerfish, but it's more just like a bulbous thing on their little... I mean,
you say bulbous, but anglerfish literally have a bulb on their face.
But isn't it on like a little... It's on like a
tendril.
Yeah. I'm trying to, in real life, do the demonstration. Oh, there's so many things here. I'm trying to do a real life demonstration for Dave with one hand, which
by growing a tendril out of your forehead,
which he can't see, and also I need both hands to mine or to fight. So bad decision making all around. Like a crown. No, it's really just like a big fish pimple. I mean, it's a
fish goiter.
Yes, it basically is. You want to, like, if anybody Googles, like, legendary fish Stardew, and you look at what the little animation looks like when you're fishing it, not after you've caught it, but, like, when it's on the line. But anyway, there's one per season. And...
Also, Carnivore says, wow, 52 in the mines, good job.
Oh, well, thank you. I am bad at combat, like... historically, like there's a reason my favorite video games are, well, I guess that's not fair. I've beaten the Radiance and Hollow Knight, so I guess I'm okay.
While you have attained great gamer cred for having gotten the good ending in Hollow Knight, you've also forever abandoned your ability to say you're not good at combat in video games.
I am also the person who you gave me the mod in Breath of the Wild to have unlimited ancient arrows. So like, does that counter the claim that I can't claim that I'm bad at combat? The
cheat said infinite arrows, and I thought, okay, that'd be kind of handy. I didn't realize that also included the incredible OP one-shot everything arrows.
Yeah. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the game more as far as I got with it. I certainly enjoyed it more without having to learn combat, but it also has sort of put an end to my continued progress in the game. Because I won't learn if I don't have to, apparently. Yes, I got good. I get it good. I do get a fair amount of gamer cred with the menagerie of college-aged boys that work for me. That sounds weird.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't dig that.
I manage a tutoring center.
Let's Roger that one and choose some different words.
Was it menagerie that was the problem?
it was Mulligan.
I manage a university tutoring center, and so I supervise a fair number of male tutors, and the fact that I can tell them that I have beaten the good ending on Hollow Knight gets me a fair amount of gamer cred, especially because sometimes they will tell me how far they've gotten, and I will say, did you get... Like, they don't even know about the good ending. Oh, crap, damn it, it's midnight. How did that happen? Oh, you know what sucks is that I don't have that accidental stairway that I made once. Why don't I carry that with me when I'm mining? That would be smart.
I'm going to bed.
Congratulations, I'm running away from a crap ton of bats. And not getting to level 55. That's sad for me.
Betty.
What?
Betty.
If I could have paused to use the menus, I would have built myself a staircase, but I think I might have died under a barrage of bats while I was trying to build that staircase.
So I forget if you ever finished your
Almost certainly
explanation of the college boy thing, and also you never finished your education about the legendary fish. I
finished the college boy thing. I get a lot of gamer cred with my staff for beating Hollow Knight.
That's right.
There's 4 very difficult 1 catch per game file. Like there's only 1 of each legendary fish per game file. Like you can't catch them twice. And it's fisher cred for you if you catch the legendary fish, because you can only catch them from the 1 spot, and you can only catch them in each season, and 1 per save file. And they're very hard to catch. You need to be like level 10 with a couple extra bobbers and stuff. They're darn near impossible if you don't have the right kit. I don't think they're catchable, honestly, if you were anything under level 10. It's the bop!
It's the snoozy kitten. It's the Schmaple.
Everybody dance party.
Schmaple's still asleep. Wake up, Schmaple. Lazy cat. That's how you know this is a video game and not real life. This cat is asleep at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh. They get the ice. Here comes the dance party. Woo woo! Oh my god, you guys, this is the cutest thing ever.
I'm just gonna stare at this cat until it wakes up.
Good use of your game time.
I could be fishing right now, but no. There we go. Hi, Schmaple. Schmaple buddy.
Bad streaming, singing along to the song. It's so good.
I'm going to the ocean. I'm gonna catch me some fish.
Good job. Let's see.
God, how do I always get lost on the way to the ocean? I keep taking these turns that just...
Where can you end up? Oh, just like in town?
I just got stuck in somebody's backyard and need to...
Yeah, I get trapped in that backyard and trapped in the graveyard more than is recommended.
I didn't know there was a graveyard in this game.
You were just in it. What? What are you looking at when you're playing, man?
I saw the sewer thing. Is that the graveyard?
No, the graveyard is the graveyard.
Okay. If there's no fish there, I don't know it exists.
Dave has non-fish blindness. Sometimes people have face blindness. He has blindness to everything that's not a fish. We have $16,000 right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we haven't done any of is upgrading our tools. We have 34 copper bars. So I'm going to go upgrade my axe.
Well, I've been upgrading my rod.
Great.
I've upgraded every single tool I use.
Kai's still having a dance party. As they should be.
I wonder why the music doesn't infinitely loop. I wonder if there's a mod for that too.
You don't like the silence?
It's just unusual that the song plays once and then stops.
All right, my man, take a look at my screen. What do you think this is?
Oh, it's a looks like there's 3 or 4 stonefish statues there.
I don't think you're telling the truth. I think you were exaggerating for comic effect.
Me? Exaggerating?
Comic effect?
Comic?
Cat's Bagels points out that it's just Stardew's version of Stonehenge.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got beaten to that joke.
I mean, does kind of make sense because Stonehenge itself is conceivably it's a calendar, and there are only 4 stones in this Stonehenge, and there's only 4 months in this game's year.
Finally can upgrade an axe. We got to give Brian credit for "End My Axe" as a joke. It's very good.
Brian's in chat? Oh, I see. Okay.
Brian via Kai.
Yeah.
And presumably Busy also via Kai. Don't sing, don't sing, don't sing.
Do you still have music?
I do, yeah.
Lucky. I just have the sound of the ocean.
Hey, did you ever think that maybe you don't get music change because you just go to one spot and stand there for 12 hours? Do you think maybe if you walked around the map a little bit more, you might hear music?
That didn't occur to me now. During breaks, I have a habit of leaving the screen and then walking back to restart the music playing for those that are still hanging out during break. And it, for some reason, only now occurred to me. Oh, it's screen transitions that triggers music, and I don't experience a lot of screen transitions.
Screens all that often. Are you at least streaming my audio to the crowd?
Yes.
Okay. Glad to hear that.
Generally, we are split screen with your game audio.
Love that. Kai says there's something to your theory about Stardew Hinge.
Yeah.
I still think it's a graveyard, and that he should have noticed that by now.
I mean, I don't. It's not on the way between house and ocean, so like.
You're becoming dangerously close to Clint McElroy in the stream, like 4 hours in, being like, "Where do I plant these seeds?" Dave's like, "Oh my god, there's a farm?
Ooh, I got a pufferfish.
That goes in the community center."
Yay! A pufferfish. Nope, another lively one.
All right, it's only 2 o'clock and I have all kinds of consumables. So with good luck, I'm actually looking for slimes because I'm apparently questing for slimes. So let's see if I can even get to 60. Oh, I must have upgraded my pickaxe already because it looks. Actually, I must have.
So you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Was that an REO Speedwagon album, or was that a Styx album?
You know how sometimes I asked him a sports question last night, and he was like, "All right, do you realize you're asking me a sports question?" And I feel the same way about the question he just asked me. I have like a blind spot the size of Lake Michigan in terms of popular music from the recently. Yes, Kai, the mushroom log. It does a thing. I don't know if you were listening to the stream, but when Demetrius came to the house in this game, Dave asked me if he should go with bats or mushrooms. And I said that, like, previously the internet always claimed that mushrooms were more lucrative, but now that you can get mushrooms with your log, definitely you should get fruit bats in the cave and then mushrooms in the log, and you can have the best of both worlds. So that's my story.
And you're sticking to it.
Yeah.
Get it because of the log and the stick.
Oh boy.
That wasn't my intent when I said it, but while saying it, I realized, oh, I'm inadvertently performing a pun. I'll take credit for this.
Sure.
Yeah, my brain works that fast.
Ooh, speaking of puns, I'm going to take a minute to remind everybody that the new season of Taskmaster premiered on YouTube last night. Laura's here to tell you that Tuna Fish album is REO Speedwagon.
Thank you, Laura.
If there's anybody we know who should be able to answer that.
Yeah, I for some reason, REO Speedwagon and Styx, I always confuse. I can never tell the difference between the two. Anyway.
Yes, if you have ever watched Taskmaster, new stuff is coming out now basically every Friday on YouTube. And if you have never watched Taskmaster, I am here to tell you, get thee to it. It is I think the funniest thing maybe anyone has ever produced on television. And like, you know, Honeymooners and I Love Lucy broke a lot of barriers and whatever. I think in terms of unscripted television or just non-sitcom comedy, this might be just maybe the best thing. Laura poking her head back in because she's folding laundry, but she can still hear you from the living. You asked a music trivia question. Laura had to stop what she was doing to come set you straight. Laura's been summoned. Laura's been summoned to the chat. She's not the hero we deserve, but she's the hero we need.
That's a Spider-Man reference.
It is not, and you're just doing that to make Brian upset.
That was a deliberate dumb.
Find one way to upset everybody in our chat. And confusing Stick Scenario Speedwagon took care of Laura. Confusing Spider-Man and Batman took care of Brian.
Yes, if everyone in chat could describe a way in which you can feel alienated, that would be handy.
Did I complete a quest? I did. Talk to Lewis. Heck yeah, I did.
I got a super cumber.
I could probably get to 60, but I want to get to Lewis because this is the final day of whatever quest I am accidentally doing.
Do we need a super cucumber? A super cuke?
Eventually, I think it might be in a recipe, but they're not all that rare.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It just put up somewhat of a fight, so I thought, ooh, this must be valuable. Shows what I know.
Hey, generally, I like to try to sell one of everything. It is technically in pursuit of perfection, although I cannot imagine how old and gray you and I would be before we managed to get a perfection run.
Well, we got fishing covered.
Yeah. Lewis, where are you at, my man?
I feel like I caught an anglerfish in my first playthrough.
I'm skipping my Linus garbage cutscene. They had to sit through it for you, so. Tis
the truth, although you're probably going to survive yours.
It is only 8:40, so.
Yeah.
That was weird. Oh, my gold. Everybody go back and check the stream, check the YouTube video later, but the gold on my reward was off center. It wasn't where it should be. Hey Dave, I probably haven't. Yeah, I just triggered a cutscene after walking into Lewis's, but there's a new mechanic where when you do certain quests, and especially the big bulletin board quests, you get prize tickets.
Ooh.
And Mayor Lewis has a little vending machine in his house where you can submit your prize tickets and get really good rewards. Like an entire apple sapling.
The tone in your voice suggests that's valuable.
Oh my god.
Context clues.
I really should read some of the prompts before I click things. I definitely just 50-50'd the good answer. Sometimes I just mash buttons and forget that I need to actually... So
phone a friend.
What?
Phone a friend.
If you happen across and get an orange thing called a prize ticket, go take it to Mayor Lewis's.
All right. If I ever catch one of those, I'll be sure to do the thing.
They are a little bit random. Sometimes you just find them. Oh, hang on. There's one hidden back here. There's a hidden prize ticket. This is, in my defense, I found it in my run just by noticing that it was hidden. This time around, obviously, I'm sort of cheating, but I can't not know what I already know.
You can't Eternal Sunshine that out of your head real quick?
I have not developed that skill yet, no.
Pity.
Have you? Hey, if I could Eternal Sunshine stuff out of my head, I wouldn't have the lockbox.
Yeah, that's fair point.
Do I remember exactly where it is an interesting question. Can I also find it in the dark? Is another interesting question. I may have to come back with a glow ring. I may not be in the right spot either.
I found some Wigglies. It's a book.
Yay! Which book is it?
It's a lost
it's a library book. Okay, there's definitely a prize ticket hidden back here somewhere, but it's too dark for me to remember exactly where. So I'll do that tomorrow. Oh no, it's 12:10. Run!
Sorry for
Are we stressing Kai out some more?
No, it's Carnivore talked about the cough in the back. Sorry about that. It's a problem we're working on.
Did I cough or did you cough and it just got picked up on my mic?
That was me who got picked up on your mic.
Yeah, I don't have a cough button yet.
Yeah, well that and just we're using For the audio engineers out there, we're using condenser microphones as opposed to dynamic microphones, and these are less than ideal for our situation, so we'll be correcting that soon, but at the moment, it's what we got, so I'm gonna sell some seaweed. Gonna put a puffer fish in the box.
Thank you. I think I maybe sprung on Dave, like, I forget when Concerned Ape announced the release date of 1.6, but whenever he did, I think that's as long as Dave has had to prep for me wanting to stream with him.
Can I give stuff to you while you're sleeping?
Do you want me to wake up? It's 1:40. How about we just do it tomorrow?
You can't handle my request. I just wanted to give you broken glasses.
Waking me up for broken glasses.
Honey, I found some trash.
Go away.
I found some trash.
Great.
Eat it.
Great. Ew.
Eat it with me.
No.
I got 2 of them.
The worst. Ooh. This is what happens when we forget to check the weather. So Kai, this answers the question. The anomalous event happens even if you don't... Thank you, honey. Even if you don't check the weather, the anomalous weather event does happen. It's gonna be spoopy. All right, Dave. Your job is to go around and collect as much moss as you can. You take the day off fishing.
Oh.
I mean, okay, you can fish a little.
Yay!
But maybe collect the moss when you pass it, I guess.
What is this giant patch?
It's moss.
This giant... Okay.
It's moss day, everybody.
Saw the weather report last night. Ah, okay. Who had the time to send me a letter about... I think people are just walking around leaving notes in mailboxes. I don't think they properly mailed that note.
You don't think there's an actual post office happening?
Nope. Yeah, I got some fiber. I thought it was supposed to be moss, but okay.
I'm sure you're getting both.
Oh, is it? Okay. So, it is expected that I also collect some fiber.
Yeah. And do you
Okay.
notice that there's moss on some of the tree trunks?
Yes.
There you go. Did you notice it before I said it?
No. I'm a fisherman. If it's not a fish, I can't see it. That's why they're called Seaman. Ooh, there's some moss. I'm finding... No, that was fiber. Never mind. See? Fisherman.
Yep. Look at all this moss.
Much moss. Very
Much
wow.
moss and moss trees and mossy seeds.
I heard you like moss in your moss.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, did you ever try playing moss?
Yes. I got flummoxed by the combat. There was one... So, see? I am... Despite my gamer cred that I can't... Oh, my... Can you cut down some of these giant moss trees? Because my axe is in the shop.
Moss trees.
Like, look at my screen. These trees.
Oh, okay.
They're like a whole new kind of tree. And I don't have an axe on me right now.
I wonder if... Is this a... Can we have moss trees on our property?
We have some now, yeah.
Oh, alright.
And I think they keep growing post the storm. On my farm, I have a handful that just keep growing. Yes, I started Moss, and Moss was one of the first VR games that I played, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Just a really thrilling use of the VR. But just unfortunately, like, there was one fight where you had to, like, direct the crab to shoot a thing. Even somebody who's like a Moss speedrunner probably doesn't know what on earth I'm saying. But it was a fight that even I watched a playthrough. I watched Dan and Carrie play it, and I still couldn't get it done. So I just and admittedly, like, VR plus combat and combat that I'm not quite comfortable with definitely triggered a little bit of my motion sickness. Mostly Moss was like a medium motion sick. You know, I Expect You to Die I do fine with. I tried Last Clockwinder and almost threw up, and Moss is kind of medium, where as long as I didn't stress myself out, I was okay, but the combat kind of... But certainly, like, I think I will try it again someday, if only because it was pretty expensive. Also, there's 1 or 2 of these little weird trees lying around. So if you want to cut some of those down for me, that'd be cool too.
I think I'm only getting... I mean, I'm getting a little bit of moss. Ooh, I got a mossy seed.
There
Okay, maybe that's what you're having me do this for.
Yep.
Okay. That was... Because I've been chopping down a few trees and I've just been getting ordinary wood. I was expecting, like, moss wood or something.
No, the mossy seed is really what we're going for.
Yeah.
If you only get a couple, that's fine. The weird... Even weirder trees are fiddlehead fern trees. Which fiddlehead fern existed before, but the trees didn't.
That was my nickname in high school.
Fiddlehead fern?
Yeah, that's just one of my recurring jokes on stream.
It doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah. I need to re-energize here. Where's my...
Oh, you've been chopping down too much.
Yeah. Ooh, is there mayo ready? There is! I'm gonna mayo up here.
No, I haven't paid attention. I'm not doing a great job of paying attention to our animals.
Drink mayonnaise? Oh, yeah! Yeah!
That's how you know it's a good Dave stream. Should we make that a thing? Is that we drink... One of us drinks 1 thing of mayonnaise per episode?
I can't... Oh, interesting. You can't have... Why can't I... I was gonna have another, but I can't.
Can only drink 1 mayonnaise per day.
Apparently. Well, I guess thanks for keeping an eye on my cholesterol game. But, alright. I could actually... I need the energy.
Are you at the house?
Yeah.
Just eat anything from any chest.
Oh, okay. Also, this caviar... Is that... Should I... Can I consume?
Oh, you can if you want.
Well, I mean, you're telling me to eat stuff. What stuff can I eat?
Oh, anything but the sturgeon, honestly, at this point.
Okay.
Kai, what's wrong? You don't want to water your crops? Nobody wants to water their crops.
I'm gonna have some sea jellies.
No, don't eat. Oh.
You just said...
I know, but then you gave me an actual answer, an actual thing to...
We had 3, so I only took 2.
Kai wants to know if you know anything about this game. It's like a fake first-time playthrough. Hey, if you get any energy back and you want to come down here by the traveling cart, there's like 4 fiddlehead fern trees for you to chop down.
That's what those are. Okay.
Kai wants us to come water their crops for them. Also, they claim they were being affectionate when they made fun of you. Scorpion carp. Holy crap.
Where are you?
Down by the traveling cart?
Where's the traveling cart?
Oh, no. Down left, like, get to Marnie's and turn left from the human perspective, right from the NPC perspective. Do you know where the secret...
left.
What?
Stage left.
Yeah. Do you know where the secret woods are?
Probably... Well, I mean, no. They're secret.
Okay. So you're coming down, and now go to stage left. Nope, that other way.
Oh, I thought I was collecting moss. I'm collecting not moss, apparently. What's this? Okay. So, down left.
Nope, you up. You aren't. Nope, go back up and go left over. There we go.
I found ya.
Hi. So now cut down these weird looking things.
Watch me go.
I could buy a ghost fish, but there's no reason for us not to go get it from the mine. It's just that... Oh, wedding ring! I'm gonna buy that. It's just a design, but we should get married in this game. Wouldn't that be cute?
Yay!
Holy smokes, that's an expensive set of needs. It only takes 5 iridium bars and a prismatic shard. No biggie.
To do what?
To make a wedding ring.
Yikes.
That's more expensive than my actual real-life wedding ring. Which, by the way, is amethyst, in case anybody didn't totally believe my everything should be purple. When Dave presented me with the amethyst and diamond engagement ring, I was like, yes. And then my
There
wedding.
were no diamonds.
Yeah, there are. There's little diamonds in it.
That's cubic zirconium.
Well, it's fun to do that on stream, everybody.
Well, I mean, I was gonna be all proud about how we, subverted the whole diamond industry and all that kind of stuff.
Well, then that's fine. I truly don't care that they're not real diamonds.
Yeah.
They're very, I mean, how do I say this affectionately? They're very small anyway. So, like, I still didn't think they were the world's most expensive diamonds.
That's those are some real tiny pieces of glass you got in your ring there.
Listen, I was very happy with the giant amethyst on it. And then my wedding band is also just a pave amethysts. Like, it's very pretty.
Small Carnivore says that's an awesome wedding ring.
Cat's Bagels is joking that it's just quartz and purple quartz. I don't even know what the difference between a quartz and an amethyst is, but like they're legit amethysts, right?
Yes.
She says, now not knowing what's real.
I mean, it's not like amethyst is even slightly rare or expensive.
No. I mean, we still have no money, but we had less money when we got engaged, so I'm glad you didn't spend diamond money on it.
I think if you hop on Etsy, you can get like actual like giant amethyst stones for like $50.
Yeah.
a diamond the shape of the size of your face would probably cost quite a lot.
Yeah.
Amethyst, not so much.
Amethyst, not so much.
I'm just gonna put stuff in random boxes for you.
Of course you are. I can't tell if we're talking about real gems or Stardew. Well, we're talking about real life, but it turns out they're not real gems. I kid. We were talking about my real engagement ring, which I just now learned is cubic zirconia. But truly, like, no joke, I'm really fine with that.
So I have a book with a thumbs up on it. Does that mean I can... What do I do with that?
Read it.
I think, does the thumbs up mean I've already read it?
Oh, yeah, then maybe give it to me.
Okay.
I forgot. I learned that kind of too.
Offer your jewels of the sea to Catherine?
Gross. But yes, I learned too late the other day that if you have a thumbs up, it's because you already read it. I learned a new power.
Whee!
A fishing power, which I'm sure I will use a lot. Well, so that was Moss Day. I hope everybody had fun.
Moss Day!
I have this scorpion carp and I don't know what to do with it, but it seemed important. It's like a regular carp, but with a sharp stinger. Oh, I have so many... Where are my sturgeon? They're not in the fishing thing. What bucket did you put them in, do you think?
The sturgeon bucket.
I just hope you didn't accidentally sell them.
I was actually very careful to not accidentally sell the sturgeon.
Seriously though, where are they? What is this bucket that you just created?
That's where I'm going to put all my stuff, and you can just sort it later.
Oh, it's the Dave can't learn the system box.
Yep.
God.
The sturgeon are in this one.
Really? Thought I looked there. Oh, so they are. Thanks, honey. I can't believe you're actually creating a Dave can't figure it out box.
Well, I can't figure it out.
This frozen pizza wants to be cooked for 29 minutes. Oh, at like 4 degrees, I guess. Okay, it's midnight. Time for bed. Good night, weird Moss Day.
And snooze.
Double the heat and cook it in half that. See, that's how I think cooking should work. And then level 4 foraging. I can make tappers and a mushroom log.
I can make a charcoal kiln.
Ooh, do that.
Dude, presumably you've been able to do that for some time.
Oh,
right?
Really? What level? What?
I'm level 2 foraging now.
Oh, that was foraging?
Yeah.
I must not have noticed.
And just cook the pizza at 25,000 degrees for 2 seconds and you'll be fine.
Oh man, there is a movie. There is a 80s comedy called The Burbs. Brian and Kai, we tried to watch The Burbs once. And literally, I think whoever else was joining us for the weekend, it might have been Laura, somebody joined us for the weekend like halfway through the movie and we never finished it. But one of the jokes in the burbs is the thermostat on a home furnace. Is that supposed to go to 65,000 degrees, do you think?
Surely 65,000 is not the number.
Well, the point is that it's actually a crematorium.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Okay, is that still wrong?
I mean, steel melts at like 4,000.
Okay, maybe...
So maybe the furnace wouldn't be able to be made of anything.
Maybe the joke is 2,000 degrees then. Listen, we all have our strengths, and mine is not numbers or science.
I think, like, tungsten has the highest melting point of any metal, and even that's at like 6,000 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
So a thermostat that goes up to 65,000 would be, in a word, miraculous, I think, is the way to describe it.
Listen, I was trying to tell a joke, and I told it bad.
Yeah, the point was we got the point across, and whatever, etc.
Now I can't. Now it's bothering me though that I don't know what the actual line is. 5,000 degrees maybe. Yeah, thermostat on a home furnace. Do you think that's supposed to go to 5,000 degrees? Do you think? There's a chicken. I can't leave. Oh, thank you. Okay. No.
I wonder. Are there moss fish we could have caught?
You know, I don't know. That's actually a really good question.
You told me not to fish, so I didn't fish. But
oh, I didn't see that he changed the sign. You're cute. I mostly wanted to make sure we collected as much moss as we could during Moss Day. I presume it'll be Moss Day again next summer, one day. I haven't actually gotten that far, so we shall see.
If you made me miss a fish,
I will sincerely apologize if I made you miss a good fish. I think it would be strange if Moss Day happened once every save file, but who knows? What if we just had to start a new save file? That's it? We ruined it?
Well, we could start a new save file with the knowledge that we can, in fact, have multiple pets. Instead of making an amalgam of our two cats, we can just have two cats.
Which one would we do first?
Schmaple.
I thought the point was that we wouldn't do an amalgam.
but which one do we do first?
Oh, I believe Moss Day is RNG. Interesting. Someday over the summer? Okay. I guess I was just worried it would be only summer 1 and we'd be in trouble. Yes, a new axe. Can I get into the secret woods now? Or do I need another upgrade on my axe still? Let's go find out. Hey, so you have a fishing pole I can have?
Yes, it's in one of my garbage chests.
You know what's worse than that you have a chest that you can't sort yourself is that you have more than one chest that you can't sort yourself. You can't hold yourself down to one chest full of trash?
I'm self-sufficient, what can I say?
You are not.
Dang it, Willy. Ah, there's Willy. Okay, I'm getting a Willy cutscene here.
Is he going to tell you about... I think he's probably going to... I don't know if telling you about the boat in the back is a level 10 fishing or a finish the community center.
Aye, that's good stuff there, laddie. The fish go crazy for it. He doesn't say laddie. I added that.
Do you think Willy's Scottish?
Apparently.
Okay, there's nothing in either of what I thought were your garbage chests, so...
Oh, I think it's the one I planted in the middle of the...
Oh yeah, I guess there's a fishing pole in there.
That's the second time today.
I just don't look good, I guess.
Hey,
Bye,
make
Laura,
sure to
love
wash
you.
your hands. Bye, Laura, etc. Aroma has been known to linger for up to 7 weeks, laddie. Actually, he did say lad that time, so... So you've been catching a lot of fish?
Oh no.
It's too difficult.
Dave's doing accent practice.
Aha, a man after my own heart. And clearly I need a lot of practice.
Okay, so the good news is I can now chop down the hardwood stumps in our yard, but I'm still one upgrade away from the secret woods. That's how it works.
If you can catch every fish in these waters, I got a special prize waiting for you. Ya. And now he's thinking about water.
He's crying, ding dong.
Well, business has been tough lately.
Poor Willy.
With how much money I've been giving him for bait, he should be fine.
So Kai, does the moss not start appearing just on regular trees until after the first moss event? It occurred to me sometime during this stream that there wasn't moss yet, and I guess I don't know. I feel like in my first 1 through 1.6 playthrough, you were starting to get basic moss before. I just can't remember. Ding dong is such a Catherine word. Well, especially because I can't swear on this stream. I used ding dong at work the other day because I was trying not to swear in front of whoever I was talking to. No, the moss appears right away. Okay, that's what I thought. For some reason I felt like we weren't getting a lot of moss. I'm gonna start making some tappers.
I came all the way here to buy some bait and he's not even here. He's here for the cutscene, but he's not here to actually sell me stuff. Complaining about how he doesn't have money, and I'm literally trying to buy something from him and he just won't accept my patronage.
By and large, the shopkeepers in Stardew Valley are just like not doing a good job. Oh, I forgot the fruit bats are here. Come on, fruit bats, what do you got for me? I need to clear this out.
Is this oh, nope.
You say ding dong a lot. I do say ding dong a lot. I don't like to use, like...
Is that a bim bam thing?
It's probably... I mean, I pick up a lot of speech habits from things that I'm listening to. Like, if I listen to anything for... I mean, I was talking an hour and a half ago about that British film podcast, and I started using the word film instead of movies for a while.
Aluminium,
yeah.
Yeah, filuminium, that's it.
I might have picked up Ding Dong from the McElroys for sure, but I kind of like it because it's fruit. A gentler way than like D-I-C-K. It's basically me secretly calling someone a... I also use dingus. I guess dick is... Sorry, honey, I don't know if you're going to want to bleep that. More about being a jerk, whereas ding dong is more about being a dumbo. Maybe that's it. I'm trying not to call people slightly more ableist words like idiot. So I go with ding dong instead. Which, I don't know if it's better, but it's what I got. Alright, so where are the trees that are... Ooh.
Them's farting words.
This is a good choice. That's one of those.
Boy, I need some bait. Do you have a worm bin recipe? Do I have a worm bin recipe?
Oh, if there's no way that I do and you don't, it's for sure a fishing thing. So.
So can you give me a gold bar real quick? Thanks.
No.
Sorry. I only need one.
I will get it for you soon. I have 1 gold ore total. Best of luck to you.
How about I was gonna say a deluxe worm bin, but to get a worm bin we need to get a deluxe worm bin we need a worm bin.
Yeah.
How about how do I
do you
no
have a
bait for me.
Do you have a bait recipe from what are they called?
I can make bait from bug meat, but I don't have any bug meat.
There might be some waiting for you in a chest over here.
Guess I'll go check.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some wigglies in the ground. Lost book. Oh, it's 7 p.m. I can't do anything with it. Guess I'll put that in the nothing box. Where am I? There's a fountain. Didn't know there was a water feature around here.
Oh my god.
And then there's this planter on a park bench here, and that every time I walk past this, I think it's like a Super Mario pipe. I can just descend in there somehow. But it never works.
Yeah, the blue books go straight to the library. Did you find a blue book?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make one more tapper because I think I accidentally...
Where did it...
Oh, I need more wood.
Why don't I have it in my inventory?
What?
The blue book.
Because it goes straight to the library.
Oh, I thought you meant I have to take it straight there.
Oh, no.
There's nothing else to do with it.
It just vanishes.
Then I'm going to leave some moss for you. And then I'm going to sell some fish. 3 fish. Boy. Bad fish day.
Well, you ran out of bait.
Yes, I did. But I didn't run out of mayo.
And that's what's most important.
Indeed. Where? Okay, you're somewhere around here. I found you.
Hi.
Offer your mayonnaise to Catherine?
Sure.
We must chug the ceremonial.
Oh no! Is this how we're gonna end the stream?
Ceremony. I guess it is kind of. It is closing time. All right. We'll let the day run out, and then before we go to sleep, we'll chug some hot mayo together. Meanwhile.
Why does it have to be hot?
Because that's the most repulsive form.
I know, man.
Also, I have a grape. Do you want a grape?
Just put it in a chest somewhere. Okay, I'm starting to get exhausted. That's my last.
How about now? Do you want my grape now?
I just want to put one more tapper on the right kind of tree, which is harder to see in the dark. There we go. All right, you ready for mayonnaise? Our ceremonial mayonnaise chug?
Well, let's get indoors. we have to be indoors for the mayonnaise chug. All right, we'll do the. Let's get on the yes no chug screen.
Well, because if you.
Okay, there we go. All right. So, thank you everybody for joining us again today. Your companionship is super. Macho.
I'm sorry. Make sure you go fast enough so we don't just pass out here. Standing holding our mayonnaise.
Okay.
We only have until 2.
All right, let's see. Let me speed run the outro here. Companionship is, as always, super duper appreciated. Thank you for it. If this is your first time here, it's very much what we do. We Catherine carries my dead weight while we play Stardew poorly and run down the clock. It's getting late.
Oh no.
So if that sounds like your bag, I recommend a like, a follow, subscribe, etc. It's fast and free, and it'll keep you connected for our future her future coping with me adventures. If you're already a fan, something you can do to help grow the channel is on YouTube, leave a comment with a timestamp to your favorite moments. I can turn those into shorts and clips and put them all over YouTube and Twitch and TikTok, etc. Get a lot of good publicity that way. All right, I think it's time that we performed the hot mayo ceremony here to end the day. Are you ready? 3,
I'm ready.
2, 1, chug!
Good night, everybody.
Whomp. Go to sleep for the night. Shar. All right, we'll be back, or I guess, we will be back next Saturday, right? Are we free next Saturday?
I think so.
Okay, we'll be back next Saturday with more Stardew shenanigans. I myself, solo, will be back on Tuesday with. I still have mayo. I'm gonna hang on to this mayo. I'll be back on Tuesday to continue my my first very dumb playthrough of Majora's Mask. Tuesday at 1 p.m. Chicago time. Thank you again for your companionship. Enjoy the jammy bop, of course, and be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and take care.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good one.